Hi, this is JJ Kim from Orange Wedding Films, and looks very familiar. It's like brings me back to March. I just got 60D, Canon 60D overnight from pictureline.com in Utah. This camera didn't really have quite a stare on the getting attention as T2i or 7D. I think just because we already have 5D, we already have 7D. Panasonic GH2 just got announced yesterday, and also Nikon, announced it too. But the biggest difference between this one and any other DSLR that Canon have made is probably the Swivel LCD. So, and that's one of the main reasons that I'll get this over T2i, even though the price difference is only what, about $200, $300. I think it'll be totally worth it, and it'll be nice backup camera for those who have 5D and 7D, because it looks like they use the same battery, LPE6, is it? LPE6. So it's the same battery as a 5D and 7D, unlike T2i, totally different kind of the battery. Which, by the way, I have like 3 extra ones, and I love to do 7D, T2i, and the 60D comparison video, but as a lot of you know, my T2i got stolen at the church before the ceremony, so unfortunately we can't do T2i comparison, but I'll definitely compare this camera to 7D, and this definitely feels heavier than a T2i. It feels close to a 7D. I like the this little hand grip here. It's still, you know what? It's not that bad. I definitely see less buttons due to the Swivel LCD. I'll compare more how the 7D, is different from this one, or this one is different from 7D. Unfortunately, I can't see T2i, but I'll take a picture or something like that and try to compare. So I'm gonna attach new battery. See, the battery opened this way, unlike T2i, so we'll have less problem with the Zacuto, plate or any kind of bigger tripod plate, because it opens this way. And I really wish I had my T2i to show how different they are, but again, we can't. And I'm gonna attach my 28mm. There you go. The one of the biggest difference you can probably see is the that little button that Canon was keep talking about, and unless you push the button, the dial wouldn't turn. The main reason is because some people said they hate it, but I personally really like it, because a lot of time when I grab my camera from the bag, I accidentally turn, especially in the 7D, to like AV, TV, or like B mode, without knowing it. So when I start shooting right away, it's like changing the brightness. So this one, it locks on the movie mode, and it's not gonna move around, because I rarely take any photos, using any of this. It'll be in the video mode most of the time. So let's fire this up. There you go. Just like last time, I have to set the date and time. Give me one quick second. Okay, so as you can see, the LCD is, you can view from a lot of different angles. And I'm gonna put the card. So it will be interesting to see if the the vendors like Zacuto or Cinevate or Red Rock will make something they'll go as a viewfinder, if they're gonna put any effort in it, because I definitely see this being good camera to have. I think it will be better than T2i, just because of this factor, and the feel of it is very close to 7D, because I know T2i, it feels very plasticky, but this one does not. It feels heavy. It has a lot more weight to it, and it has the top LCD that you can see. And buttons, again, we'll go over that, comparing between 7D and 60D side to side. But yeah, LCD is big. Everything looks good. It actually has, one of the balance thing the 7D had. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we have. So here they are, 7D and the 60D next to each other. The size, I mean, obviously 7D is a little bit bigger, but it's not that small either. The weight, if they both have a battery and the card, is very similar. This is not that light at all. When I got my T2i for the first time, it looked very light. It felt very light, but this one, it doesn't. It actually feels like actual professional photo camera, and being on the D series, and I think definitely they have to do make it that way. The biggest difference again is probably the buttons. We both have the swivel, not the swivel, but the dial. It has one too, but this one looks a little different, right? It has the little, I don't know what they do. Probably when I start doing it in the menu, I'll play around with it more. But yeah, definitely lacking the button on the left, because this one has menu, color picture style, info, playback, and the delete button on the left side, along with the quick menu and the raw JPEG. 60D has menu here, info here, quick menu here, the autofocus here. So this one only has the delete button, the trash can. There's a playback here. Oops. And it has an unlock button here. And on the top, I see autofocus, drive, ISO, and is it the focus? Yeah, and the light. So I guess, oh, there you go. Turns on and off. That's cool. So let's go through so it's on. So this is awesome. Like, I can shoot low angle, shooting up like this. So this is, really even better than 5D or 7D, having this kind of, because, for event filmmakers, we do a lot of glide track shot or the slider shot, and, it's always hard for us to like lay down on the ground to get that, the object that we're shooting focused. But this one, now it's so much easier to do those. So let's see. I'm gonna go to menu. So movie exposure auto, I want manual. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for that little button right here for the 7D. That was my instinct to like look for that, but oh. Okay, so this button on the inside of the circle, that actually acts as this right here. Because I push. So maybe it's just a matter of me get used to it, I guess. So movie recording, I'm gonna put on 24. Yeah, I try to dial this, but it's actually the outer that I'm supposed to. So I don't know, it feels, I guess I just gotta get used to it. Oh, it has the manual. You can even disable the audio recording. The audio level can be, there you go. Oh, it's very small increment. You see that it's going down, not by like 4 stops or 3 stops. Actually, is increment by very precise. So it actually has the audio level, and it even has a wind filter. Very interesting. They try to mimic the, real video camera. There you go. So that's that. Silent shooting. I don't think that makes a lot for us. This button, you definitely gotta get used to it, because you think you might be, turning the dial, but you're actually pushing the button. The button is very sensitive. Even if you push it like really softly, you'll still go. So yeah, everything else looks same. I don't see anything too different. Control over HDMI. So it actually tells the battery info like 7D, because T2i did not have these. So I definitely see improvement on the menu than T2i. Let's see how we can shoot with this thing. So I gotta figure out how to change. So top button. Hey, look at what I can do. ISO button. So it has, all the 1/3 stops. That's great, because T2i didn't have these. It only had 100, 200, 400, the full stop increment. But this one has a 1/3 of stop increment, which is great. This ISO button right here. So that's a dry button. So that's for the single shooting, high speed, continuous, low speed, timer, and all that. So that's the dry button. And the AF button is just the AF live or the AF quick. So where is the white balance? Can we have because I know 7D, that little button actually has a white balance. See that right here? So why did they take it out? So what do I have to do? Go to quick menu. Oh, I guess I can go to quick menu. And change it here. And it actually does have K-Temp. Awesome. So I can match all my 7D. And 5D, if you use 5D, now it does have K-temperature. So I definitely see a lot more improvement from the T2i, and if you can budget a couple more $100 for the camera, I'll definitely get this. This is a lot better than the T2i, very close to 7D. To be honest with you, I don't know what's the difference between this camera and the 7D, except the build quality might be a little better on the 7D. Maybe better photo. I'm not sure about the photo at all, because I only shoot video with this thing. But as for the video wise, I think this one actually better because of the LCD, and it's cheaper. One downside, if you want to say that, is that it actually used the SD card, not CF card. That's the only difference I can see. I'm just gonna go out and shoot a little more. But this is definitely one of my favorite camera now, because of the Swivel LCD. And the audio control was a lot better too. Instead of like 3 stops, you actually have increments that goes quite differently. And there you go. There's some difference. So here's my quick review on the 60D. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see anything else, let me know. Now I have this camera, I can, do more. All right. Thank you.